Yes, good people, welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing flooring on the van. I've just taken the bench seat out. It's literally held in with 4 bolts on each side. These seats, I believe, are at a Mazda Bongo. The rails are pretty much stuck as they are. I've got a load of these carpet tiles which I'm going to put in for now. At some point I need to get this floor up and have a good look underneath, and ideally I'd like a bench seat at the back there, but for now we're going with this setup. The idea is carpet tile that section up to the box there, and in the box I've got some grey vinyl flooring, so under that I'll vinyl all the back. Yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna have to cut around these rails, and I'll try and get it butted right up so it will hide all these gaps. Not too worried about it sinking in because you don't really put your feet there or anything. And then we've got to go around the battery and the diesel heater. Yeah, that's the plan. Eventually I would like to ripple this up and get some like bright green or bright purple shag pole carpet in there for that cool 70s look, but for now these will do. Winter's on the way and these are going to only get dirty, and I've got a load of these knocking around, so let's crack on. I've got the first couple of carpet tiles in. These are really easy to work on. I've got that little bit in the corner, folded it over, sort of creased it, cut with a Stanley knife, and then cut around that rail there. So the next one's coming up. Hopefully I've got enough tiles. We shall see. I may have to use some offcuts to fill little bits like this. I think I've got about 9 or 10 of these tiles, which is going to be tight. We'll see how it goes. We should be okay. So that is pretty much the first row in, looking good. Cut around the rails. I've even had to go around these little notches, but we're up to the step and there's an overhang. So what I'm thinking, if I get a pencil behind and then mark out just behind there, we should be able to cut that out. Obviously we'll still be able to see that, so what I'm thinking, if I can get some of that right angle aluminium trim, and then we'll put that in after, just to neaten things up. But we are getting there. We are getting there. So now I've got the first row cut. I'm going to be gluing it to the floor using some Evo-Stik carpet adhesive. Now this is a contact adhesive, so you've got to spray on both surfaces. At some point I want to rip this floor up and sort all the underside out. I won't be putting too much on, just enough to keep everything in place. That should do. Yeah, and there you go, that's all the carpet down. Well, that was a bit of fun cutting around there, but this tucks under that back unit about 1 centimetre, so I need to get that out to vinyl the back, but I am actually really happy with that. Now around the diesel heater I didn't come right up because I didn't want it too close to that metal plate, and I've got a little off cut to fit in there perfectly, but again I didn't want it close to that, so what I might do is just paint that grey and possibly under there. You know, don't want it catching fire. I need to connect up the leisure battery. There's a little bracket there that I had to cut round, but I think she's looking pretty darn good. Next time I go down to Wickes I'll get some of that aluminium trim to cover that up, but I think she's looking good. I'm really happy with that. It should also reduce a bit of noise in the back because it's rubber backed, and obviously with the carpet should make it a bit quieter. So next job is to put the seat back in, connect the leisure battery back up, and then I'll get that out and make a start on the vinyl. So this is the vinyl I got. It's a leftover bit from a temper I did last year, and that's the little bit I've got a vinyl. So not too big, probably about a metre by about 1.2 plus these little bits. Yeah. So this is to get it into shape, trim it, glue it down, job done. Okay, got it all cut to shape. So it all goes around okay. Had a little bit of a boo-boo there. Now she's looking good. So again with this bit I need to get some of that aluminium trim just to finish off that edge, and that'll be all tucked away and looking pretty neat. As I'm going to get this floor up again, I'm not going to be spray gluing it just now, but with that trim piece and the bed box screwed down, that ain't going anywhere, but I think that looks pretty decent. And I've got a length of aluminium right angle, that kind of stuff. I did originally go Wickes, but a dispute over the price in there, so I told them to stick it where the sun don't shine, and this was out of B&Q, 2.4 metres, 25 by 25 millimetre. This was about 15 quid. So I'm going to chop this up and then we'll get it in. Okay, so we got it all done now in the back, nice and neat. Got the trim in. This is sort of like the garage area, so anything I chuck in the back here, if it gets a little bit wet, it doesn't really matter. Just behind the bed box, got the leisure battery. Again, this little bit I'm going to paint. I will eventually move that leisure battery and box it in, but a nice usable space behind there. And so this is the trim panel that I put around the side door. I run out of metal. I have got another bit I just need to cut in on there, but cut that one in, looking good. That's the rain starting to come, but yeah, definite improvement. I'm going to get indoors, getting dry because the rain's coming down heavy now. But if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all the latest videos on this VW T4 build, and also follow me on Instagram, VW Adventures, and I'll catch you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.